Tesla's new tiny house concept is more than just a compact structure, it's a statement against the traditional systems that govern how and where people live. This off-grid home, powered by a 2.5 kilowatt solar array and a 13.5 kilowatt-hours Powerwall, challenges not only energy dependence but also the outdated building and zoning laws that dictate housing norms. The innovation isn't just in its design or engineering, it's in whether governments can keep pace with a company determined to move faster than legislation. As Tesla pushes toward 219,755 subscribers and growing, the conversation around its tiny home project has become one of the most important debates about freedom, affordability, and the future of housing in America. Zoning regulations are at the heart of this challenge. In states like California, Tesla's tiny homes face an uphill battle against complex classification systems. California typically treats them as recreational vehicles, requiring them to meet accessory dwelling unit (ADU) standards, often demanding at least 400 square feet of foundation space. These rules result in rejection rates as high as 25%. In Florida, local zoning laws require a minimum of 150 square feet per occupant, and appeals can add thousands of dollars in extra costs each year. Such bureaucratic barriers mean that many people who buy tiny homes to escape high housing costs find themselves trapped by paperwork. Sometimes, the permits cost more than the home itself. Tesla's approach to overcoming this is both practical and visionary. Its $7,559 tiny home is built on a convertible chassis, allowing it to meet local zoning requirements more flexibly. In Texas, for example, lenient RV classifications make it easier to park and live in such homes, whereas New York's stringent minimum size requirements force owners to adapt designs or risk rejection. Tesla's engineering advantage lies in creating a hybrid model, a detachable wheelbase that can transform into a permanent foundation when needed. The chassis can be adjusted to meet state-specific code definitions, and the installation time for full compliance is reduced to just 24 hours. Legislative shifts are slowly catching up. California's Assembly Bill 2221, for instance, streamlines the ADU permitting process by requiring local agencies to handle utility connections within 60 days and prevent cities from using minimum lot size rules to block small homes under 800 square feet. Texas's Senate Bill 15 reduces minimum lot sizes to 3,000 square feet, opening the door to more small homes, while Florida and New York continue to wrestle with decentralized local zoning control. Across these states, the legal status of tiny homes remains tangled between RV, manufactured home, and residential classifications. The result? You can own a Tesla tiny house, but you might not be able to park it legally in your own driveway. Tesla's real advantage is its ability to integrate vertically where most tiny home builders cannot. The company can purchase or lease small underused plots of land near transit centers and turn them into tiny pads, complete with utility hookups, standardized permits, and clear community guidelines. By bundling energy, land, and insurance into a single subscription model, Tesla reduces red tape for both residents and municipalities. This system could make housing more accessible for retirees and low-income families who currently spend thousands on compliance and legal appeals. In Florida's flood zones, Tesla's pre-engineered pads expand viable land by 35%, while in New York, where 70% of tiny homes require zoning variances averaging $4,000, Tesla's convertible design could cut that figure to about $1,600. Over 5 years, seniors could save between $8,000 and $12,000 on parking and appeal costs alone. The psychological benefit is just as valuable as the financial one. For the first time, retirees could own a secure, legal, and affordable home without the constant fear of eviction. A stable $200 to $400 monthly land rent means more of their income can go toward food, healthcare, and essentials instead of legal disputes. But legal placement is just one obstacle. Insurance has proven equally difficult for tiny house owners. Only about 22% of tiny homes in the U.S. can obtain standard homeowner-style insurance policies, and even those tend to cost 2.3 times more than conventional home coverage. Seniors face the harshest barriers. Most insurers deny coverage if the home is classified as mobile. Mobile homes are typically forced into recreational vehicle, RV, insurance plans that only cover accidents and travel, not damage from fire, leaks, or injuries inside the home. Anchored units fall into manufactured home categories, but most insurers refuse to cover them unless they're certified by an approved industry body. Tesla's answer is to standardize everything. Each Tesla tiny house could be built to recognized national standards such as RVIA or HUD certifications, complete with a compliance dossier tied to the unit serial number. This gives insurers the predictability they crave. Tesla also has the technology to make the homes inherently safer, built-in fire suppression systems, sensor-based leak detection, thermal cameras to detect overheating, and data logs tracking the home's movement. These risk-reducing features could slash insurance premiums by 30%, saving owners hundreds of dollars each year. On top of that, Tesla could offer bundled subscriptions that combine land lease, maintenance, and insurance into one predictable monthly payment, say, $75 a month. This structure makes budgeting easier for seniors and minimizes the fine print traps that have long plagued insurance contracts. The next major challenge Tesla faces lies in building codes. The classification of a tiny house determines its regulatory fate. Residential homes must meet the International Residential Code, IRC. Manufactured homes must comply with federal HUD standards, and mobile models must align with RV rules. Tesla's path forward requires bridging these categories with a universally compliant design. The International Code Council has already created an appendix, Appendix Q, to the IRC that defines how tiny homes should be built, but its adoption varies across jurisdictions. Without this appendix, even a well-constructed home can fail inspection for minor deviations in ceiling height or stair dimensions. To fix this, Tesla could engineer its homes to fit within these specifications from the start. By maintaining dimensions under 400 square feet, ensuring a minimum 7-foot ceiling in main living areas, and designing stairs that meet exact IRC requirements, Tesla can preempt most local inspection issues. This factory-certified consistency is what turns a tiny home from a novelty into a legitimate, financeable, and insurable residence. Pre-tested plumbing, sealed electrical systems sized for modern appliances, and modular foundations compatible with both mobile and permanent installations all make Tesla's model inspection ready. Through mass production and standardized compliance, Tesla could lower per-unit costs by as much as 35%, making the advertised $7,559 base price attainable for a stripped-down version. This brings homeownership back within reach for millions of Americans who have been priced out of the traditional housing market. It's not just a mobile structure, it's a fully engineered, legally recognized, and affordable living solution. For people on fixed incomes, the ability to own a sustainable, safe, and compliant home could be transformative. Tesla's tiny house initiative stands as both a technological and social innovation. It dismantles the artificial walls built by zoning laws, insurance limitations, and code bureaucracy. What once seemed like a fantasy, an affordable, self-sufficient home powered entirely by the sun, may soon become a standard option for middle-class families and retirees alike. When Tesla turns these plans into reality, it won't just be selling houses, it will be redefining what it means to own one.